Now we're going to start. All right, we're going to start preparation for a couple things. We're going to start a little couscous vegetable stew to go underneath that rack of lamb, and I'm going to start a little salad, a little tomato, bacon, and boursin salad. So we're going to start with our bacon in the pan. And while that's cooking, we're going to start preparing some vegetables for our little couscous stew. That's rolling. Slow heat. Okay, now for our couscous stew, we're gonna start with our harder vegetables in there first. So we get those going first. So I'm just going to dice some sweet potatoes, nice and small. Get a little olive oil in this pan. Get our sweet potatoes going. There we go. Sweat some onion into it. Juice up this little end here. Some fresh celery. Just got our little compost container. We'll add that. Gonna go with a little more heat back here. There we go. Yep, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Gonna add a little bit of orange pepper.
Supposed to put in a compost.
Oh, you're right. Thank you.
You're gonna get in trouble.
I am. There we go. We're all set now. That's looking good, isn't it, Bob?
Yeah.
All right.
Use any color pepper, right? Red or
Anything
green,
you want. Anything you want is really whatever you've got around the house is good. Shiitake mushrooms, can't use the stems. The stems are very much too fibrous and chewy, so you always pick the stems off shiitakes. Yep. Just gonna go with some nice quarters.
Smells in this kitchen are amazing.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that good? So we've got that. I'm gonna go with a little frozen pea action. Give it a little color. Check our bacon. We're gonna make bits out of this, so keeping it all in one piece is not vital. You can come in, Janine.
Ooh, it smells really good.
Yeah, I know.
That's
We
what
were
I
just
said.
talking about it.
This is the video program where they have smells included.
I know, really.
Yeah, so what is this?
I've got the rack of lamb going in the oven with a little garam masala. I'm gonna make a little Mediterranean couscous
Yum.
topper bed for the rack of lamb. I'm making a tomato, bacon, and boursin cheese salad.
Ooh,
Yeah, really.
that sounds really good.
Now, one final addition to this, I'm gonna put a little apple in this. A little bit of sweetness to cut the cut the spiciness.
And what, with the potatoes? Or?
Yeah, everything right in there. So when you're looking for flavors, different textures, sweet and spicy really go well together. Lift a little bit there. So that's browning up nicely. And Janine has her own homemade chicken stock. You've probably seen it on cooking shows. Make a batch of chicken stock, put it in containers, freeze it as needed. You can put it in ice cube trays and freeze it if you just use a little bit at a time. Or also Ziploc bags you can do. So we've got that going. We're gonna need a little more. Fluid in this. There we go. Right. Okay, my bacon is coming along. Now we're going to bring this to a boil, and then we're going to add our our Israeli couscous. I'm going to grab a cover for that. Okay, so we've got this, our vegetables, stock, water, all coming to a boil, and then I'm going to add some, some Israeli couscous at the end. Let that cook in once it comes to a boil. My bacon is done. I'm going to take that off and let it drain.
Now the couscous I'm used to is much finer particles.
Yeah, well this is Israeli couscous. I actually prefer the Israeli couscous because it's larger. It's more like a big piece of pasta.
It comes in a box like the other type?
Yeah, you'll find it in the box. You'll find it in the pasta grain section of the store. Oh, you know what I forgot in my little veggie mixture was some Napa cabbage, which is it's kind of good that I forgot it because this isn't going to take long to cook. So I'm just going to pop this in. And you'll notice I haven't seasoned this at all yet. We're going to wait until that couscous is cooked up. I'm going to taste it and see how it tastes. Now what I'm going to do is prepare our little bacon, boursin, and tomato salad. That should be boiling, and then we'll get some couscous in there. I'm just going to grab a plate for the salad. I'll do a couple salads since I've got Bob and Janine here. So basically, tomato, bacon, and boursin is like a match made in heaven. I've used it in all sorts of applications. Used it for top a filet mignon with it, top a pan roasted chicken breast. It just goes beautifully together. So I've got a little gourmet greens. Thank you. I'm gonna slice some nice plum tomatoes. This is really good in the heart of the summer when you've got some really great tomatoes coming off the vine. There we go. We'll dice these out. We don't want to waste those. I'm just going to take them and pop them right in with my couscous stuff going on. Okay, we've got that boiling nicely. So we're going to add our couscous right to this. And it's basically pasta, so it more or less cooks just like pasta. We're just going to boil it in our stock and our vegetables until it's al dente. Let Bob take a look at that. Can you see that okay?